truth is resting in a cloud, cradled in the arms of one.
There's one back there.
Cloaked in
I sit laying there.
these bloodshot eyes of knowledge, too proud to ever behold the all that is this and nothingness out on the bad river road, out on the bad river road.
Oh, baby.
This is where I was telling you the bear ran off the pole that time. It was that pole right there that the bear took off with. Back up through there in my trap. And
Now, Jerry says the trap's gone. Yeah, there's something kind of brownish laying there. Yep. Oh, yeah.
That one flopped around a little bit, not much.
Yeah. He got in a little further than the last one, right?
Yeah.
He's deader than a doornail.
Yeah, he didn't. And it appears to be a big male.
All right, very nice.
He bent the trigger a little bit there.
Does it ever get old?
No, no. That catch never gets old. It's like a drug. You just can't get enough of it.
It's dopamine is what it is.
You can't get enough of it. I don't care. You just can't get enough.
And it's a good way to get your dopamine.
Yes.
You know, like you'll see old people in casinos, well, that's what they're getting, dopamine. This is, if you're addicted to deer,
Yep.
fish, the twinge,
anything.
twinge on the rod, on the end of your fishing rod,
Yep, anything like
that's
that.
a healthy addiction.
It's all, I can never get enough. By the end of the season, I'm tired, ready to take a week off, and I'm ready to go again. Oh, shoot, stay up there.
How do you think a pine marten approaches the set? Do they just go gangbusters in, or did they?
I think they come up here, from the tracks I've seen in the snow, when they come up to them, sometimes you don't catch them. They'll come up here and they'll screw around here and there a little bit, and then I think they go. Now, that one that we caught earlier where we could see the tracks, he went straight to it and hit. That was it. No tracks were screwed down, just like he went right straight into it. And
Now this one, you got a little circle trigger.
well, because I had to replace the trigger on it.
Do you have any theory on what's the best way to bend your trigger wires?
Not really, and some people say they use conibear and little pans, but I haven't had that much trouble with them this way.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
This has worked for millions of animals.
it has, yes. And they say, well, they'll refuse. Well, you're going to get some refusals. I don't care what you're doing. You've been laying in the snow a little bit.
Yeah, it could be the refusals because I just ate.
That's it. Sometimes I think they run up to them, they've already ate, they're full, they don't want it.
Yeah.
And you'll see tracks, and then the next time you come, there he is. Is it the same one? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not.
So that's as quick as it was for the reset.
Yeah, it's easy. It's easy. Like I said, I do a little bit different than most people, but
What's the main thing you're doing different?
just set them closer to the ground.
Yeah.
You know, and it's the main thing. Because most people would like that tree over there that's leaning up there. They'd have it way up there, about head high up on that. I've had too many of them come up to it and snow underneath there would not climb. And some places, places they do climb, but here they just don't climb as good. And you see a lot of tracks, you'll see them going, there's no snow right here, but I've seen tracks going through the, all through the woods in the snow, so.
I like the milk carton.
It's easy. They were on there talking about how to build boxes the other day. I told Catherine, I said, I'll take a milk jug, cut the bottom out, and you tell them it's simple. I had a friend tell me when I first started trapping marten, never trapped nothing in his life. It looks to me like he cut the bottom out of a milk jug, make one of those. And I've done it ever since.
Do they stack at all?
Yeah, you can shove a whole big bunch of them. You can get about 40 of them in a 100-pound feed sack, 40 or 50 of them.
Okay.
And then I just started using the nails because they make brackets, but them nails are cheap. I'm cheap. I try to get it by as cheap as I can. And
Yep. I would say that you do that, but you the best trappers try and keep it as easy as they
That
can.
is the key. Keep it as easy and as efficient as you can.
Wiebe Trapline Adventures is brought to you by Wiebe Big Game Skinning and Processing Knives, available now at WiebeKnives.com, and by FurTakerTV.com, the largest selection of trapping videos online.
Out on the bad river road.
I'd like to ask you something. Do you ever get whimsical? I think if you don't ever get whimsical, you aren't happy, you aren't having fun. I like to be whimsical, and I find as I get older, I can be whimsical and get by with it more often. Now, there's a time to be whimsical and a time not to be whimsical. Let's say you come upon a bad car wreck, that's not the time. Let's say, it could be you walk into the grocery store, you can be whimsical in a grocery store. Most of the time, whimsical is good. And if you're not being whimsical, I would challenge you to change that, because life might be better. Life is always better when you can be whimsical.
You can see where he jumped there. Just asked about them marks. Look, this is a squirrel here. These are Marten. That's a Marten. That's a Marten down there, right down there. You can kind of see the bigger. It's melting out, but.
Well, would you dissect that track for me? I mean, why it looks big and
It's melted because right here's his pad, and his toes, and his other feet hit right here. This is a Marten track. It's melting out.
okay.
There's a problem.
It's more than one track right there.
Now, this is a squirrel. This is a Marten.
Okay.
His back feet. Here's another one, Mark.
Oh,
See
I got it.
See it?
I got
There's
it.
one right there. Now I'll show you where he's at.
Oh, that sounds promising to me.
Oh, it's real promising. There's his track. There's a track right there. You can see where he went back up the hill right here, circling around.
There he is.
Yep. And I put this one on a pole like that because that's the only thing I could find that was solid enough to.
So is there any sign of them around here?
There's a track
Or is
here.
it all melted too
There's some
much?
tracks right there. It's pretty much melted too much. I see a track. There's a track right here. It came that direction.
Okay.
I think it came around that way, kind of went up like this, and then it's what I think happened.
So then he decided to crawl up.
Yep. That's a female, I believe, but that's okay. It's a
Now,
Marten.
do the females have different value than the males?
No. Not.
You know how
Or-
mink used to,
Yes.
but that was more size. But some years they
Well,
wanted,
that's the same thing as the females. If I don't get too many little ones in them, but no, they usually just buy them as Marten.
Do you remember some years the mink, they wanted the females more
Yes.
than the males
Yes.
because of the fineness of the fur?
Fineness of the fur, the difference.
So do these have a finer fur, the females?
I don't
versus
know.
the
I don't notice any difference, just size.
Those ears are so distinctly different than what you see in a mink.
Yeah, they're a lot bigger, aren't
Yeah.
they? Unless you have her.
Yeah. This mink could kill a rabbit. I assume they just clamp on and,
Yeah.
and
I watched.
squeeze.
My nephew watched a weasel one time kill a rabbit.
A weasel's like 4 or 5 ounces.
I know they're little compared to that, and I don't notice any smells of those things. I mean, maybe there is, and I'm just immune to it, but I don't notice anything.
Nothing much.
I had a guy tell me I smell like a skunk. I said, no, they don't. I said, well, I used some lure and had skunk in it, and I smeared it on the pole. I said, that's where it got it at. because I don't notice any odor to those.
Okay, so I'm going to be an idiot here, but now is there any particular type of milk carton? Do you want 2% or skim?
Skim is probably better. 2% makes too strong. It's just stronger. This don't work as good.
Wow, that is cool.
Wiebe Trapline Adventures is brought to you by the all-new Wiebe Mila Fillet Knife for fishermen, available now at WiebeKnives.com, and by DakotaLineFur.com, the largest selection of quality graded tanned furs.
Okay, so I'm going to be an idiot here, but now is there any particular type of milk carton? Do you want 2% or skim?
Skim is probably better. 2% makes too strong. It's just stronger. This don't work as good.
Wow, that is cool.
So
do you like? How do they make their way through the woods? Are they like a? Well, a mink will be just all over, up and down the bank.
They do. They go. They kind of go zigzag and make straight lines. Where the reason I sat here is it's a saddle. I stopped here this is the second year I ever set it. I stopped here last year, and I said, I think I can catch a marten out there. So I set it and caught one. And I seen tracks in the snow after that, and because they can go over this way, or it goes out around this ridge. If we have more, but a lot of times you'll see the tracks going just kind of straight line through the woods.
Yeah.
Like they're on mission. I don't know where they're going.
Yeah, they're going somewhere.
They're going somewhere. Yes.
Yeah. But he found this.
Yep. And he was over there to start with, because you see his tracks where I'm sure it smelled it, because
It had to be smell, because
there's nothing else here.
Yeah.
I know guys say hang flags and feathers and wings, and I'd rather not have anything more noticeable than I have to.
Yeah.
And it works.
Hey, boss man, what kind of knife you got today?
Well, I'm using the Tala. That's the new one that Wiebe just put out. And I did one deer yesterday, and I tell you what, it's really works great. I love it. So I thought I'd try again on this one.
So of all the Wiebe knives you use, how does this Tala rate?
I would rate this one #1. And I've used all their knives. I should say I have all their knives. And they're all good, but I really like this one. For the simple fact that it don't bend, and it's got a nice long blade on it. I used to use other knives, and I'd have to steal them all the time, you know. There, this part usually takes the longest.
Hey, where are you guys?
Lost. Shoot. It's 2 o'clock. Spring eye. Right there. Maybe.
Jerry's on a roll now.
I'll probably end now. Once it started like
That's
that.
number 6.
Oh, had a great day. I can't get the date. Cigarette back off. Man, that darn
A
jaw.
little bit of a hike up here.
It is a little bit of a hike up that bank. That's why I didn't know if you wanted to take going.
I just am not picking up what you're putting down in terms of locations here, Jerry.
There's a same thing. A run, a wet seep starts down the hill. This is the head of it. If you look down the hill, there's a bunch of alders down there. Well, I can't get that thing.
My IQ goes down in high elevation, so maybe it'll come to me.
That stupid trigger to back off of there. Come on. Roll back around the corner. Got it. Finally. The same thing, Mark, there's kind of a low, it's a wet seep deal that runs up the mountain right here. I know it's hard to picture it, but if you did it enough, you'd start saying, whoa, I see what it is.
Yeah, when I was 15, I went with a blind mink set. He set blind sets for mink.
Uh-huh.
He was the old Depression era trapper,
Yep.
and he could not really explain it to me. He just knew.
That's where it went.
Yeah.
And it's hard sometimes to try to, this is a male, it's all
Looks
wet,
big.
but
He looks big, even though
he
he's wet.
is big, he's wet and all that, but.
Very, very cool.
Wiebe Trapline Adventures is brought to you by the all-new Wiebe Tala replaceable scalpel blade knife, available now at WiebeKnives.com, and by Naturally Bob Pet Shampoo. Pet Safe Shampoo, available at Shields.com.
Jerry says we're at 9,000 feet high, and it's just a gorgeous day. It's probably upper 40s, minimal wind,
This is 59.
59 degrees.
Yep.
6 Marten in the back. I got Bob by my side, my friend Chad and Jerry, and it just doesn't get any better than this. Jerry thinks he might have a Marten because he's seen Marten tracks crossing the road. Is that accurate, Jerry?
Yes, yes. They're going right here. These were Marten tracks here. He jumped there, he went there, and he's going towards my trap.
That's good news.
Yep, we'll find out.
Did he connect?
We will find out.
It's exciting. It's really exciting. Of course, it can go to disappointment too, so.
Now, did we or did we?
One thing I know is he's not going to have a possum. Not at 9,000 feet. I'm not seeing anything.
He's in there. It's underneath that.
You got one?
Yeah. The tracks is coming right here.
All right.
See the tracks coming here? They're kind of melted up, and he's back underneath that limb.
The said Marten found the set. Oh, there he is, right down there.
He's up back on that limb there, so it's harder to see.
Wow.
That's what makes it exciting. You see a track going, did I get him or
Yeah,
not?
absolutely.
And sometimes they'll turn off somewhere else, and there's a big old male.
Number 7.
Yep. Rabbit's still in there.
And I can tell
Same
Jerry
thing.
still gets excited.
Oh yeah, every time I see one, I saw the tracks and I said, and pine limbs is gone. Oh yeah. Same thing again, Mark. There's a stream there. They follow these streams up the mountains, up and down. They're not supposed to cross the road, but he did.
But you're kind of wide of the
I'm not right on the stream, but anywhere in the area. The reason I came here is because it's a big old dead pine tree. And I've caught Marten here every year for the last 10 or 15 years.
Do you think the dead pine tree has any draw?
It could have. And I don't know, there might be woodpecker holes in the thing.
There is.
Well,
there looks like there's
but
at least
somewhere-
4 holes in there. From
Yes.
Something.
And I thought, well, they might den there, it might be different.
What does a Marten do? Do they?
Well, I wonder if there's woodpecker holes up there somewhere they could den in the things.
Do Martens have dens, have
Well,
homes, or do
they
they
will go in holes and hollow trees and stuff, from what I understand.
Good job, Jerry.
Yep. Well, I love it. Every time you get a catch, you gotta just that adrenaline rush.
Yep.
I mean, it's, and I like sharing it with other people, so that makes it even more fun.
Jerry, how old are you?
56. I'll be 57 in December.
And you've been trapping hard since
since I was about 18.
Yeah.
I came out here in 1989, so I would have been about 19, 20, somewhere in there. Right when everybody else was quitting is when I started. You know, when that market crashed, everybody was getting out of it, and that's when I started.
Well, they were used to
The big price, unbelievable, yeah, big money. I've had years, even now, last year, I had $20,000 worth of fur.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't great for the expenses I had, but I still made some money.
It's your way of life.
Yep, yep.
Made wages, and
That's more what it is than anything else.
Yeah. It's been a fabulous run today with Jerry Pingley, Bob the dog, Chad the cameraman. Had a lot of critters, and until next time, peaceful waters. Well, what'd you get, Fred?
Got another one. Not the biggest one in the world, but so it'll take two to make it head of the work. I caught it in a Minnesota Trapline Products 12 by 16.
The whole wide world's at your fingertips.